let's talk about some lessons learned in the finance world that I recently had to experience just the past few weeks. So, the company Altaba recently announced their liquidation, and they said they would send out $1.10 per share for all shareholders. Now, how does this relate to me? I actually owned one share of Altaba, and on top of getting $1 back, I also got charged a $38 mandatory reorganization fee. And that was definitely a surprise to me, but at the same time, maybe I shouldn't have been surprised because once you own a share of a stock, you are kind of responsible for what happens to it. So, how did I get into this position? How did I get to owning Altaba? Well, when I graduated college as a finance grad, I got into stock trading a little bit. And in finance, the classes don't tell you everything. They definitely did not teach me all about these hidden fees from stock reorganizations. And so when I came out of college, I decided to open a brokerage account, which is with E-Trade now. And I played around with penny stocks. It was never a big amount of money. It was maybe a few $100s at most. And so I just picked stocks that were kind of in the front page that looked like they were going up. I tried looking at those candlestick graphs to see which ones were going up, going down. I would make multiple trades a day, but not day trading, just to the limit of when day trading would start. And so I would play around with those. I would buy and sell. I would pick stocks that I've never heard of before, including this one. And so I don't do that anymore. I definitely am more of a mutual funds investing with just maybe less than 10% of my money in individual big stocks. But for some reason, I decided to keep that E-Trade account with a few stocks, few penny stocks where I had a couple dollars in there just to leave them there over the years. Well, earlier this year, in April, I decided to try to consolidate all my stock accounts. I sold all the stocks in E-Trade, but there was one stock that had technical issues that said to call in to trade, and it was Altaba. Now, that should have been a clue to me to take action right away. But I only had about $2 in that stock, and I was thinking, you know what, I'll deal with it another time. I'll just leave these $2 in this account here. It's whatever. It's very nonchalant about it. I'll deal with it later. It's not a big deal. $2. So months went by, and last week I got a notification that I got charged the $35, way more than my $2 holding. And yeah, it was a shock. And of course, I got notifications of this happening. I would get emails of shareholder meetings and whatnot. I would honestly ignore those. And so, yeah, definitely if I read into those, it would show there's a reorganization. I don't know if there's anywhere that would show you're about to be charged $38, but I'm sure that's in the terms of service. And after researching around, looking around Reddit threads or other threads, this is definitely a common thing, people getting charged this money when a position closes or a company liquidates. So I made a point to call E-Trade as soon as possible. I called them this morning. They were super helpful. They got a licensed broker on the call to help me through it. They knew right away that Altaba was going through a reorganization, and they gave me the option that they could help me close that position. And I just had to agree that I would relinquish all ownership and any future value that it might have. And I was like, yes, I agree. So they helped me close it, and they were really informative. And while I was on the phone with them, I found this Yahoo article that confirmed everything, that has the shares liquidating. So on on August 13th, the $1.10 would be paid to all shareholders per share they had, and goes through more information of the company. Now, I forgot what this company was about, but it's kind of ironic that on Yahoo Finance, it's showing this article where it's a company that was a subsidiary of Yahoo back in the day, and they broke out from there. But they're just a small investment company, and they went under. And so August 13th was the date that they had all that done, and I confirmed with my own stock portfolio. This is my E-Trade account. That August 13th, I did get charged $38 fee. I also got the $1.10 back, and I made sure to settle that account. I put in the 30 something dollars extra deposited into my account so I wouldn't be in the negative anymore, but it was showing my account in the negative after that fee. So yeah, that's what happened, and it checks out with the article, and I could find more information about it on like Investopedia and other sites as well. What are liquidation shares? They called it escrow, Altaba escrow shares. It's also referred to as reverse stock splits sometimes. It happens with mergers and acquisitions. So the lesson to be learned is definitely be careful of penny stocks, be careful of investing in any company or product that you really don't know what they're about, you don't know the company at all, and especially with penny stocks, they have more of a chance to go under or go through liquidation, and if that happens, you will be charged that fee. So that's just something to look out for. You know, it's good to hold stocks for a long period of time or hold mutual funds for a long period of time, but with reputable companies, not unknown ones like this. And just a note about mutual funds, the cool thing about that is that your mutual funds will be managed by others, and will a lot of times they will automatically be rebalanced or have stocks switched in and out as the market goes. So it's very hands off for you. You don't have to worry about selling shares or buying shares with specific companies with mutual funds, because that's all in the fee you pay them to do that for you. And you could find a lot of low fee mutual funds, and that's the way I go now, and I've been very happy with that. But yeah, this is a mistake that came back to haunt me from when I was a spry 22-year-old finance grad. All right, that's my lesson learned for the day. Thanks for watching.